It is officially Memorial Day weekend, which means it's time to do Murph. That's right, it is currently May 27th, Memorial Day weekend. So the plan for this video is to take you guys through Murph. But before I do that, I need to stop and take a moment and talk to you guys about something serious. First off, I need to thank you. That's right, you who are watching this right now. If you have, in the past year, subscribed to my channel, liked one of my videos, shared one of my videos, or even commented on my videos, I greatly appreciate you. And the reason why I say that is because we are officially at the 1,000 subscriber mark. So shout out to you if you're one of those people that I just said. I truly appreciate it. I could have not done this without you. And I'm very excited that we hit one of our goals. Now, obviously I'm excited for the 1,000 subscribers. I'm more excited about what's to come from this because it should lead to more growth. And by leading to more growth, that means more people are gonna get the message that we're trying to spread of how to live a DBA lifestyle. So I wanted to truly thank all of you guys. Like I said, if you've liked, commented, subscribed, I truly appreciate it. I could have not done this without you. That being said, I am very excited for this weekend. It is gonna be a fun-filled weekend, even though last weekend kind of sucked. If you watched my last video, then you saw what happened last weekend. It was my graduation from a master's ceremony, which was super legit. However, the Spartan race that I was training for 12 weeks got canceled due to thunderstorms. Now, after many hours of trying to figure out why my Spartan race was canceled and asking why did this happen to me and playing the pity party game, I finally came to a conclusion and I found out the reason why, and I'm able to accept it. So for those of you guys who don't know me or know this about me, I am part Viking and part Spartan. It's true. On my dad's side is the Spartan side. So if you go back to my great grandfather, it might be even one more great, he was Leonidas himself. So my dad is a descendant, which makes me a descendant of Leonidas on my dad's side. Now, as for my mother's side, if you go back to her lineage, heritage, ancestry, whatever you want to call it, her great grandfather, I think that's the amount of greats, is Thor himself. Yeah. So I know it's kind of a big deal that I got the best of both worlds. But however, obviously having them on both sides, still there's going to be some family issues. So for the past 12 weeks, I've been obviously paying more attention to my Spartan side of my family. And even though he is the thunder god, he still gets jealous. So Thor being Thor, he decided to sabotage my Spartan race by creating a thunderstorm / lightning storm. Now, just because I am a descendant of Leonidas and Thor, that doesn't mean we don't have our own family issues. So this is something I'm probably gonna have to deal with next time I see Thor and confront him on this. And if I know Thor, he's probably gonna have some dumb excuse of why he did it. That being said, what he doesn't realize is training for something for 12 weeks, had a serious fire lit underneath, and then having it canceled, that fire is still burning. And it actually just got lit even more. So the joke's on you, Thor, because now I am super motivated for my next Spartan race, and now I'm gonna be devoting even more time to my Spartan side of the family. So it kind of backfired, Thor. Anyways, the goal for this video is to not only take you through my Murph Day celebration, I may take you through the entire Memorial Day weekend because I'm very excited for this weekend because my plan was to do Murph and then basically have a high calorie, high carb week to reset the last 12 weeks of cutting I was doing and just enjoy the week. And it's gonna start off today. After we finish Murph, I am going to barbecue for Cassie and Adeline, so it's gonna be a nice little family gathering of my family. And then once we are done with that, we're gonna watch a movie and just hang out as a family, something I really am looking forward to. Tomorrow, we're gonna be just hanging out even more as a family, doing stuff around the house. And then Monday, I'm excited because we are gonna wake up, go eat at Molly Brown's, which is a phenomenal breakfast place. I may even take you there just so you could see the breakfast. And then we're gonna go over to my parents' house and barbecue again. And then the full week is gonna be, I'm not gonna be counting calories. I'm gonna actually up my calories and even get a couple cheat meals. So I'm excited for this weekend. And this was all geared and set in stone prior to my race being canceled. That being said, I am looking into doing other races. However, I remember I told you guys that I was looking into doing the Deca Fit, the Deca Mild, the Deca Strong. The problem is I looked into those and it looks like all of them are already full. So I don't know if I'm gonna have a race until November 19th or 18th, which will be in Arizona. I was gonna say Arizona, California. That's a funny spot. In Arizona. So that's like 6 months out, 5 months out. So it's a long time out. I think I'm going to be doing the Beast and the Super. I still haven't decided, but now I'm like looking for something that's gonna be very difficult. I was excited for the Spartan Big Bear because I knew that was gonna be super hard. However, it got canceled, but you already know that. All right, so it is 5:48. So what I'm probably gonna be doing is going inside, eating my first breakfast. I'm gonna eat my first meal. I'm not gonna show you guys what it is because you already know what it is. It's gonna be a bagel, peanut butter, some bananas, a little bit of honey, and then 4 eggs. 4-egg omelet. I'm gonna eat that and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and pick up all this stuff. And then Murph is scheduled at 8 o'clock. The reason why I say it's scheduled is because I'm actually gonna be doing it at the gym that my sister works at, a CrossFit gym, which isn't far from me. I have not been in a gym in like 4 years prior to building my own gym. So I'm kind of excited just to kind of see the atmosphere, let alone a CrossFit gym. And then obviously Cassie and Adeline will come out and support. So I'm excited. So we're gonna do that, and then like I said, I'll come home and we'll just chill. But I'm gonna take you guys through the entire day. And again, if you subscribe to this channel, liked any of my videos, commented on my videos, or even connected with me on social media, I truly appreciate you guys. And I wanna the fire for building this YouTube channel is even lit even more. I got a lot of plans for this summer, because I only got 3 days left of school, and then I go on summer break. And my goal is to get you guys a lot of content for the next 2 months while I'm on summer break. So I'm excited for that. If you guys have any requests for videos you would like me to do, please comment them below. And like I said, Cassie got me a new MacBook for graduation. Shout out to you, babe. So now I'll be able to edit my videos, hopefully a little bit faster. And I'm just excited. I got a couple plans for some other things that I may not talk about in this video. Maybe I will. I don't know, stay tuned. But I'm gonna go eat breakfast and then catch up with you guys. So for all those people that don't like going shopping or going to the grocery store, I'm gonna give you guys a little grocery store hack. And that is, if you don't like grocery shopping, most likely it's because you go at the wrong time. Let me tell you, it is very, how do you say, refreshing when you go grocery shopping as soon as they open. And the reason why is because 1, no one's there. 2, everything's either stocked or getting stocked. And there's something about when you see all the brand new stuff come out that you just are like, makes you want to buy stuff. So if you don't like grocery shopping, I challenge you to wake up early, and depending on what time the grocery store opens, like Stater Brothers opened up at 6 today. I was one of the very first people in there, and it's just very meditative and like refreshing to grocery shop when no one's in there. So if you don't like going grocery shopping, I would encourage you to go grocery shopping on the weekends as soon as they open. And your grocery shopping experience will not be that bad. Trust. So it is almost game time. It is 7:30. So about half hour before Murph starts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up my pre-workout for Murph, and my pre-workout, I can't even talk right now. My pre-workout for today. So pre-workout for today, I'm gonna go with a scoop of Megawatt. I'm gonna go pink lemonade. I just started taking this one and absolutely love it, especially with it being summer. It is very refreshing. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop, really just about 150 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not taking Project One because I do not need a pump for this one. Anytime I do like Hero Wads or like EMOMs or anything like that, I usually just do Megawatt and Intra-Formance. I do not do Project One. So the pink lemonade mixed with the berry lemonade, along with, check out this, I'm just going lemonade all around. mixed with strawberry lemonade. It's clutch. So a little bit of carbs. A little bit of carbs, a little bit of caffeine. I may actually even do a little bit of electrolytes just because I'm probably going to be sweating like a crazy person. Oh, and then I also mix it with zero sugar berry Gatorade. So I got a lot of berry going on in this pre-workout. But it is muy delicious. So I'm gonna start sipping on this, get everything in my bag, and then head over there. Like I said, it's 7:33 and it's supposed to start at 8. And I don't wanna be late for Murph. I don't wanna be that guy that is late to the workout. All right, we're officially here. I'm gonna finish drinking my pre-workout. A little sippy sip. Cassie and Adeline are still at home, getting ready. So they'll probably be here mid-Murph. So I'm gonna put on my vest, suit up, stretch out. I'll probably show you guys what the inside of the gym looks like. And then, like I always like to say, on Memorial Day, it's Murphin' time.
But it was later changed to honor Navy Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, who was killed during combat operations in Afghanistan in June 28, 2005. His SEAL platoon came under attack by an overwhelming opposing force, and they were unable to call for air support or assistance due to the mountainous terrain. Even though he'd already been shot twice already, he grabbed his satellite phone and, with no regard for his own safety, ran into an open area where he could get satellite cell phone signal to call for help. While he calmly gave the directions of where his folks were at, who they were in combat with, and what help they needed, he was shot again in the back and dropped the cell phone, or the satellite phone. Even though he dropped it and was shot and mortally wounded at that time, he picked it up, finished the call. Anybody on this one? There you go, bro. So Murph is a wrap. Time is 49 minutes. It's slower than 100. All in all, I'm happy. All right, so that is a wrap for Murph 2023. My official time was 49:49, I think. So as of that is only like a minute faster than my time last year, which not too happy about. I did do it last week and my time was like 45 minutes. So
it was rough this time. I don't know what was going on, but I felt like I was literally going to throw up. I don't know if my vest was too tight, but the last mile I was actually pretty happy with. I was able to kind of push it a little bit. But all in all, it was fun. I liked the gym, and there was a lot of cool people there. So now I stink. So I'm going to go home, shower, take Leo to get a bath because he is stinky, and then go home, relax, and just hang out. So far, it's a good day. They had a bunch of donuts, but I actually did not have any. I was very surprised, but I think I'm going to get donuts tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, we got that grill all fired up. Got some turkey burgers. And then we got some hot dogs inside, and Cassie's getting the chili, bacon, avocado, French fries, everything ready. And then I gotta go pick up Leo because he's getting a bath. He's gonna be all nice and smell good. And then we're gonna eat some lunch. It is currently a beautiful day here in Southern California. It's a good day to have a barbecue. Good weekend. Gotta love Memorial Day.
Mama.
You hungry, Mama? Look at all this good food. Nummy in the tummy. Nummy in the tummy. So much good food.
Don't
Got
touch.
some
Don't touch.
hamburgers.
It's not an apple, Mama. It's
Got some chili.
It's a
Got
tomato,
some
Mama.
fries. Got a cutie pie. That's you.
You're silly.
Alright, Mama. Let's make some lunch. And we got a clean pup. Leo's all nice and clean.
Mama, paper towel. I need a bath.
Alright, good morning. So, I'm saying good morning because it is now the next day, Sunday, May 28th. I know, I did a terrible job of vlogging all day yesterday. However, cut me some slack. I'm getting used to this thing. That being said, I just got finished on my workout, did my morning routine, 40 minutes of cardio. While I was doing the cardio, walking on the treadmill, I did my devotional, my daily read, my Bible, got all that done. And then I just did a easy push EMOM. It only took me about, I think, 31 minutes or something like that. I went super light. The reason being is because not only is my right shoulder just thrashed from yesterday's workout, but I feel pain all over. I feel it in my lats, my shoulders, my back, my chest, my legs. I think that's it. But I'm definitely feeling it today. So once I finished the push EMOM, then I went for just a 40-minute run. Very slow, easy pace. I was basically breathing through my nose the entire time. So zone 2. I think I did 4 miles. I'll put the stats up on the screen. But it was really just to honestly kind of get some lactic acid out, get some blood flowing, hopefully help recuperate from yesterday's workout. But I always forget how brutal Murph is. Murph is no joke. But it was, like I said, it was a fun workout. Ate really good yesterday. My plan today, I'm gonna go get some donuts, surprise Adeline with a donut, and then Cassie could take a donut to her dad when she goes and visits him. And then for the rest of the day, I'm pretty much just gonna be hanging out, relaxing. My goal, like I said, for this weekend, for this following week, is to really just put the diet out the window. I'm not really gonna be tracking macros. I have a couple cheat meals, cheat days planned. So like I said, today I'm gonna get donuts and then kind of just eat whatever throughout the day. Tomorrow I'm going to Molly Brown's, which I'm gonna show you guys that because that's phenomenal. And then barbecue with my parents, and then probably actually even get another cheat meal someday during the week. But the reason why I'm talking to you guys right now is because on that 4-mile run, I reached my peak state of mind and I started visualizing and thinking about what's next on the agenda. Because like I said, I can't book, or while looking at the Spartan races, I pretty much can't do one until November. So that's like 5 months out. However, doing Murph yesterday relit the fire, made me get even more like competitive. And it's funny because I could care less about competing with other people, but I love like training for something and just being in like solitude, competing with yourself. I do it every single morning. I obviously don't work out at a gym, so there's no one around me. So I have no clue what other people are doing, what other people look like. And then when I go for runs in the morning, no one's awake. The streets are empty. And it's just like, there's something about competing with yourself. So during my run, I figured out what my next big thing is going to be. And it might be the hardest thing I've done this year. It's probably going to be the hardest thing I've done this year. It might even be the hardest thing I've done in my life. But first thing I do before I tell you guys what it is, I got to get approval from the missus, because this one I'm going to need support, and then it's going to take a lot of time. So always clear it with your missus, all you gentlemen out there. Don't just go into the thing blindfolded. One, because you could reach even higher. You could accomplish way more if you have a beautiful bride supporting you while you do this thing. So I'm gonna go get some donuts, and then I'll probably talk to Cassie later today. I'll keep you guys posted. I will get... All right, so that donut place is legit. This is a new donut shop. Well, actually, not even a new donut shop. It's just I searched donut shops in Apple Valley, because you know me, I'm always looking for the top of the line donuts, because I have a donut obsession. And this one is about 13 minutes from my house, not far. But as you can see from the video, their donuts are on point, super organized, super attractive with all the colors. And I think I was like the first one. They all looked super fresh. And guys, when it comes to finding a good donut shop, this is what you got to remember. 24-hour donut shops suck, because they make the donuts fresh, and then they're all 24 hours of the day. Donut shops like this, and then my other favorite donut shop, they close down. And this one opened up at 4. And this is what you got to look for, okay? Key factors when it comes to finding fresh donuts. If you walk in my old donut shop, you always want to look for the day-old donuts. Meaning, that means if there's day-old donuts in a specific spot, that means they don't use the same donuts from yesterday, which means they are fresh. And as soon as I walked in, they had an actual, like, not a refrigerator, but it looked like a refrigerator because it had a clear window. And it literally said, day-old donuts special. You could get a dozen donuts for like $10. That is clutch, and that is a game changer. So I got a dozen today, and they put a cool little sticker that said, let me know that National Donut Day was on Friday, but I already know because it's marked on my calendar. So I don't know. I'm going to go home. I'm going to try these, and if they are absolutely fire like they look, I might have found a new donut shop on this Memorial Day. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. I got a dozen. I'm not going to eat all dozen today, but I figure I could sprinkle some throughout the day today, sprinkle some throughout the day tomorrow, and make it a good day. So let's go test these donuts. All right, so breakfast is served. I decided to go with the breakfast burrito kind of vibe. So I made bacon, eggs, some hash brown patties, I think that's what they're called, and then tortillas. And then obviously I got the donut. Cassie's out getting coffee right now. So when she gets back, we're gonna have breakfast together. But let me try one of these donuts. Everybody always talks about the maple bacon. I've never really tried it, but I'm gonna give it a go. That's not bad. Their maple is absolutely delicious. Well, I may have, well, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna take one more bite. I recently just discovered this donut, the cinnamon roll donut. And I'm a huge fan of it at the other donut shop. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, I should have got 2 of these. I'm so mad right now. Yeah, this is absolutely delicious. I gotta put this down so I don't get full before Cassie gets home. And National Donut Day is on Friday. It's a good week.
I see new puppies.
You got the donut?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Pete.
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. You can eat it. You're welcome. Is that good? You like it? Yeah. Is that a good donut?
No.
Yummy. All right, so we are back from my parents' house. Memorial Day weekend is officially over, and I did talk to Cassie, and I planned out my next race. So, change of plans. I will not be running my Spartan race on November 20th or November 19th in Arizona due to my daughter's birthday is on November 20th, and I didn't really want to have that whole weekend be taken away from her. I think that is a selfish move as a father. It is just a race, and this is her 3rd birthday, so that takes more importance. That is more important than a Spartan race. However, I did talk to Cassie, and it looks like I'm going to be doing my next Spartan race. I think it's November 4th, and that one's going to be taking place in Santa Barbara, California. So it's only about 4 hours from here, I think. 4.5 hours here from here. There is a chance I'm going to be doing the Super and the Beast. We're still trying to figure out that weekend of how we want to do it. Do we want to get a hotel? Do we want my parents to come? It sounds like that's what's going to happen, though. I talked to my parents. I tried to convince them, and I think they are on board. So we might be doing the Super and the Beast November 4th. As for the other thing that I said, it's probably going to be the toughest thing I've ever done. I still have not had that conversation with Cassie. I'm probably going to have that conversation with her later in the week, and then I will let you guys know in my next video what that is going to be. But that's probably going to take place prior, because November 4th is still about 5 months out. I got 2 things that I'm thinking about doing prior to that just to keep me motivated, because what I realize is I need to be training for something to keep me on point when it comes to my diet, my workouts, and honestly just something to work for. So that being said, it was a very good weekend. This video was a little bit different. I'm going to try and get back into doing 1 video a week, basically geared on fitness, working out, nutrition, and then another video a week that's going to be geared towards mindset and almost like a podcast style video. I actually filmed my first one, so that one should be coming out. It's either going to come out before this or after this. It's probably going to come out after this. That's my plan. Again, I am trying to get you guys as much content as I possibly can fit in during summer break. So I got 2 months off. My plan is to push out a lot of content, especially since I do not have homework anymore because I'm officially graduated. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Memorial Day like I did with my family. And I think that about wraps up this video. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, liking this video, commenting on this video, subscribing. All of you guys who have done any of those things over the past year, I greatly appreciate you, because without you, I would not be over 1,000 subscribers. So I'm pumped and I'm excited for what's going to come the next 2 months. Again, a lot of big things coming. I got to stay motivated, because if I'm not training towards something, I fall off the wagon. Like for instance, today when we went to my parents' house, I ate way too many sweets, cookies, and some more cookies. I fell off the wagon, and I'm a little disappointed because I know tomorrow that scale's not going to be what I want to look at. But it's okay. I got to find that balance. So, a little sore also from Murph. I think I jacked up my shoulder. So I've been icing it, taking some Motrin, trying to stretch it out. Hopefully it feels a little bit better. But all in all, I'm excited. Thursday's my last day of work, and then I go on summer break for 2 months, and like I said, it's all about pushing out that content, enjoying time with my wife and daughter, and having a good summer. But that is about it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I will catch you guys in the next video, and you guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average.